How's it going, everyone? Famine52 back again, and today we're starting one of my favorite PS2 games, Kharg the Lad, Twilight of the Spirits. Let's get going.
Spirits guide me.
All right. Ready? Let's go, Lloyd.
Kharg, you can do it.
All right. Let's begin. You're showing a lot of improvement.
Hang on. We're not finished yet. How's that?
Well done.
The first battle. Alright, so this being a PlayStation 2, early PlayStation 2 era JRPG, there are some voiced cutscenes, and there actually is quite a fair bit of voice-over work throughout the game, but a lot of the dialogue throughout the game is in text boxes, so pardon my horrendous character voices, if I ever even do them. But right now, this is Paulette speaking. That was a fantastic card. Really, really great. Lloyd. What kind of person is so happy to see their father lose? But you certainly took me by surprise. You've improved so much, and almost without me noticing. Haha! You don't think that you're getting slower? You should be retiring as commander of the Defense Corps soon, shouldn't you? As soon as you're ready to protect this country, I'll be glad to hand it over. That's why I've been teaching you to handle a sword all these years. That's what you tell him, but you started practicing even harder ever since you knew you would be challenging Kharg. As if you were trying to make sure you wouldn't lose. Paulette? You must address him as Lord Kharg. So Kharg's a lord, you say, eh? Anyway, it doesn't matter that you've been friends since you were both young. I'm always telling you not to be too familiar. Yeah, don't worry about it. The monarchy was abolished ages ago now, and Paulette's a year older than me anyways. It doesn't matter whether the monarchy exists or not. Our responsibility to protect the royal family of Nidella doesn't change. Nidella? You know, that's one of those, like, words that I've always read whenever I play this game, but I've never, like, put voice to it. So when I finally put voice to it, I realized it sounds weird when I pronounce it Nidella. Nidella? I'm gonna call it Nidella. Nidella. Anyway, it doesn't change. Paulette, I hope you've been practicing like I've told you. Father, of course I've been practicing. Now you're not as skilled as Lord Kharg, even though it's your duty to protect him. That won't do. Okay. And this is Bonjo, one of the citizens of where we currently are. Commander, could I have a minute? Something's been troubling me. What's up, Bonjo? I wonder what happened. Let's go find out. Alright, so here we are with Kharg. We can run around. We are supposed to go over here and figure out what's going on with the commander and Bonjo. And there's really not much else we can do right now. We can't go through here. And we could go into our house right here. I, the wind, new era. Did you just hear someone talking? Yes, but I couldn't make out what it was saying. Maybe it was Lady Nafia? Oh, well, maybe Mother's in her room. Come on. Oh, wait here. There's no way I can go inside Lady Nafia's bedroom. But very well. So yeah, this is Kharg's home with his mother, Lady Nafia. And there's just a bed here in the main room. And then we have another bed right here. I'm assuming this is Kharg's quote-unquote bedroom. And can we go into Nafia's room? We can. There doesn't appear to be anyone in here. No, not here either. Huh? What's that shining? So we can explore through here. There's really nothing. There's whatever this is on the shelf. What's this? A stone? Huh? I am the spirit of the wind. Spirit? For aeons, countless aeons. A new age of union. Listen carefully to my voice. What was that? Spirit. Huh? Yes. Yes, they were in the stories Mother used to tell me.
Long, long ago, people lived in peace with the spirits. But a divine ruler with an evil heart appeared, and he used the power of science to try to rule the world. However, many brave people stood up against this ruler. Borrowing the power of the spirits, they defeated the evil ruler, and they sealed his body inside an ark. Do you know what an ark is? It's like a box that holds mysterious power.
Wow. So the bad guys always lose, right?
Well, the divine ruler came back to life thousands of years later to take his revenge for being imprisoned for so long.
Really? Then what happened?
Coming back to life and escaping from the ark, the divine ruler had taken a very strange form, one never seen before on this earth. And then he tried to destroy the world. However, there appeared a great hero and a holy mother who carried on the will of all those brave souls of the past, and they stood up to fight this evil divine ruler. It was a long and fierce battle, but in the end, they defeated the divine ruler and sealed him in the ark once more. However, as a result of all this, the world was badly scarred, and the spirits disappeared from the face of the earth. But something else appeared in their place, beings called Deimos. Humans and Deimos loathed each other, and this led to fierce confrontation. In time, the world was divided in two, with humans living in one half and Deimos in the other. And eventually, it became strictly forbidden for humans and Deimos to associate with one another.
Funny how I remembered that. But I wonder, was that really a spirit just now? Why would it suddenly appear to me? Well, very well. Setting up a little bit of what's going on here. Battle between humans and Deimos and spirits and all of that. But Paulette? Did you find Lady Nafia? Nope. She must have gone out. Sometimes she goes off on her own somewhere. So that voice just now was just our imagination? No, that was a spirit. What? The spirit of the wind. A spirit? Like the ones in folktales and legends? Yeah. Are you alright, Kharg? You sure? Or you sure you didn't see it in a dream? There haven't been any spirits around for years and years. Yeah. And in any case, they only used to show themselves to chosen people. Really? I guess it must have just been an illusion. But I'm more concerned about about what Bonjo wanted earlier. Yeah, I wonder what that was about. Let's go and ask him. Very well, very well. So let's go ahead and head back on out into the square and figure out what's going on with Lloyd and Bonjo over here. Lloyd is listening carefully to Bonjo. Ah, Lord Kharg. I was just telling Commander Lloyd. A short while ago, I saw a suspicious old man on Scrap Plateau. Suspicious? Yes. He wasn't from this country. He was muttering to himself and seemed to be wandering around looking for something. He was pretty creepy, so I didn't speak to him, but it's been worrying me. I can't imagine there's anything around there he could be looking for. I'll go and take a look. One old man's not something to get the whole defense corps out for. Very well. We'll check it out. Thank you. It's not much, but maybe this money will help you prepare Kharg. And we acquired 200 G. I will be referring to that as gold moving forward from Lloyd. Paulette, you go too. But don't get in Lord Kharg's way. Okay. Right, I'll be getting back then. Okay, I'll come along with you then, Lord Kharg. Hey, don't call me that. I feel so awkward when you're that formal. Hey! But I really don't mind, you know. I'll call you Lord Kharg if you like. You know you don't need to. Just because I'm the son of the old royal family. The people of YEWBELL, or YEWBELL, all treat me with great care and respect. It's not that I don't appreciate it, but I'd like at least you to treat me normally. Okay then, Kharg. Right, let's get going. Alright, so you could just head down these stairs and make your way out this exit right here and get going. But before you do that, come into this building right here. You could either go to the top or the bottom. Is this Banjo? It is. Are you preparing to go to the Scrap Plateau? Yes. Once you leave town, chances are you'll encounter monsters. Make sure you're prepared. Yeah, so we have two different merchants in here. Let's see, this first one up here is an equipment shop clerk. Welcome, Lord Kharg. If you're here for an item or spirit stones, we have plenty. So, let's go over things here for a little bit. Items, we have various healing items, revival, and like status cures. So statuses for things like poison, sleep, stickiness, silence, confusion, paralysis, sloth, and things like that. We also have stones that we could purchase to throw. They do a little bit of damage. We have bombs that do a little bit of like area of effect damage. And two things worth noting. Sloth is kind of this game's version of Toad in the old Final Fantasy games. It only lasts for like 1, maybe 2 turns. It turns you into a creature called a sloth. They are really slow and have a really like low range of attack. So that's what's this thing cures. And then stickiness also like slows you down. So that is that right there. Spirit stones, basically every ability that you have in the game is going to require spirit stones. The party could hold up to 999, but each individual character could hold a certain number of them. Right now, Kharg could hold 70, and Paulette could hold 80. So I'm not going to worry about purchasing those because you find them in battles all the time. Really, the main thing that I would recommend doing right now, sell this bomb right here, which I could have sworn sold for more than 60 gold. But apparently it's only 60, so go ahead and sell that. You could also sell this revival medicine. I'm going to hold on to it just in case because honestly, YouTube luck tells me that I'm going to need it. But we're going to come down here to this guy down here, the parts clerk. We're going to buy a weapon part. We're actually going to purchase a Thorn of Revenge, which raises our rate of counterattacking, which is very useful. Yeah. We could also buy leather armbands to increase our defense, and stone holders that increase the amount of spirit stones we're able to hold. but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to go ahead and quit, and then come here to Kharg and just equip the Thorn's Revenge. It is going to increase his overall attack up to 28. It is going to reduce his avoid stat from 13 to 9, but it's going to raise his counterattack from 4 up to 24. Yeah, all of those are, or all of those little things up there in the corner are different stats. We of course have attack, speed, avoid. What is GRD? GRD. I forget what that is. Come on, brain, help me out here. I want to say that's guard? Yes. That is going to be the guard rate. So it's going to be the rate at which our various characters basically block an attack to take reduced damage. MNT is going to be our, like, how effective our magics are. We of course have our hit chance, our counter rate, and our critical rate. So that is all just good information to have and be aware of. But that is all that we could do here. Before we head out, this is a missable item. But if we come down here and speak to this gentleman right here, which is Butch, the refinery worker, Lord Kharg. Banjo is supposed to open up the refinery today, but he hasn't showed up yet. Well, I guess he's taking his sweet old time, as usual. If you happen to see Banjo, could you tell him to come here right away? Yeah, sure thing. Well, this country has been prospering lately, so I can understand why he wants to see all the shops in town. And we actually know exactly where Banjo is, so let's go get him and tell him to return to shop. What? Butch is waiting for me at the refinery? Oh no, look at the time. I'm sorry to put you through this, Lord Kharg. I know I'm late, but Butch shouldn't have sent you out here to get me. I'll show him I'm going to shop around here a little longer. Anyway, I found this at the scrap plateau. You could have it if you want. It's of no use to me. And he gives us the Knuckle Guard, which is a missable bit of equipment. And let's go ahead and get that equipped as well. It is the Knuckle Guard. It does increase our defense and our overall counter attack rate. So we could put it on Paulette, or we could put it on Kharg here. I'm going to go ahead and put it on Kharg just for the sake of it. It's not really that important who you put it on. That's just who I am going to be putting it on to. And before we leave town, we have a little inn right here. That in entering it, we have this lady right here that we can talk to. She will heal us. And then we have this green thing up here, which is a saves point. And we have all the various people in town. The bartender will actually comment on the fact that Kharg is not old enough to drink if we were to talk to her. Another thing that I would like to go over is the skills menu right here. Every character has a certain like set of skills that they can use. There are some overlaps between the characters on a few of them, but for the most part, each character is different in what they get. So Kharg here has the Fang Breaker Blade and One Last Chance. They are both different attacks. You can see that we are currently unable to learn the One Last Chance because we do not have enough SP. I believe that stands for Spirit Points. We gain those as well as Experience Points in battle. And we spend them here in order to learn moves, and then the next number over is how many Spirit Stones it takes to use said attack or skill. But yeah, let's go ahead and head on out. Go outside. And this is the world map. It is one of the, or it's another one of those like point and go maps. It is not really that difficult. Let's go ahead and select the scrap plateau here and just go and enter the scrap plateau. Why, yes indeedy. Get away from me! Ow! That hurts! Get off! Where did you all spring up from? Damn, this guy just keeps on getting hit by these like little rabbit rats, doesn't he? Somebody help me! Damn it! Unreasonable little monsters! Ow! Kharg, what should we do? There are so many of those Suskull squirrels. We can't stand by and let him be killed. We've got to help him. We'll take care of this. Go and hide somewhere safe. I don't know who you are, but thank you. And this is the pre-battle screen. In story battles, it will generally determine who is in the battle for you. So just go ahead and press X. Generally, in battles before or battles after this, you are going to want to come down here to items and spirit stones and make sure that everyone is topped off on spirit stones and healed up and the like. But this is, of course, our first battle, so we don't need to worry about that. So let's go ahead and get started. Get rid of the Suskull squirrels. Alright, so this is in fact a turn-based RPG game, but it is also a little bit of a turn-based strategy game as well. So this blue area that you see is basically anywhere that Kharg himself can move. Now, once I like move up to a certain position, if I press the L1 button, it will bring up a little attack radial. The red is his range of attack, and the yellow is actually his attack cone, or his threatened zone, if you will. Right now, obviously, I cannot hit anyone, but if I were to press triangle and come up here to special moves, I got the Fang Breaker Blade, and it is a more powerful attack that if someone was in that little red ring, I would be able to hit with it. But I cannot hit anyone, so I'm going to go ahead and press triangle, come up here to end attack.
Paulette!
You can get a little bit more distance with your weapon than I can, Paulette. You should be able to fight from a good position. Yes, I'll be sure to keep my weapon's range in mind. Yeah, and that's what I just said about the R1 button. So Paulette here does have a little bit less movement range than Kharg does, but like it was stated, she does have a longer range of attack, but her attack cone is substantially less intense. So we're gonna go ahead and just end her turn. Alright, now all of them got their turn in. Now I could just attack this squirrel in front of me, but I could freely move over to this guy and attack him. I could attack this one. I could even attack this one if I wanted to. It is worth noting that this is one of those games that you do get a damage boost when attacking someone from behind. So a lot of the time it is more beneficial to get behind someone and attack them. That being said, I want everyone to more focus on Kharg than Paulette. So I'm going to place Kharg right here and just tap X to do the attack.
Ha!
And then let's go ahead and get Paulette right here and attack this guy at the edge of her range.
Yeah!
Hey, and that actually killed him.
Kharg!
Looks like the enemies dropped something. Maybe it's something we could use. Yeah, let's pick it up now while we still can. Use the pickup command to pick up an item. And even with me leaving Paulette as far back as she can, she still was the target of that attack.
Justice shall prevail!
So, I'm probably not going to get all of this, but if we look there at the shiny bits that are on the ground, and you can see that we have a blue shiny bit, a yellow shiny bit, and a white shiny bit. The blue shiny bit is going to be some free spirit stones for us. The yellow shiny bit is going to be some gold, and then the white is going to be an item of some sort. In this battle, it's probably going to be a recovery item, but that is what those are. So let's go ahead and collect what we can. Yes, we've got 6 spirit stones and a healing herb, and we also have this little blue aura around Kharg. And if I were to attack this little squirrel right here, I would be doing more damage than Kharg would normally do. It raises our attack a little bit. It also increases our critical hit chance. But if we were to attack this one, it would actually pull Paulette into the attack, and we will be doing a team attack. So let's go ahead and do that.
Finish it!
I'm trying my best.
Ha!
Ha!
And there we go. You can see that we did 70 damage. And sometimes you can get lucky and stand in the middle of these and collect multiple like item groupings at once. So let's go ahead and give that a try. We've got 97 gold right there. And it does look like we got both of the little clusters. So let's go ahead and attack this guy.
Come on!
As you can see there, this squirrel just attacked both of us right there.
Is that your best? You'll never defeat me!
Alright, so now we can see that Paulette has that little aura around her. That being said, I would love to line it up so that Kharg could grab these and still hit one of these enemies. I don't think that's going to happen. So let's go ahead and just collect these, getting us 37 gold and 6 spirit stones. And then we're going to go ahead and end our turn. And then let's go ahead and get a little bit closer. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a little bit closer to Kharg to kind of bring the enemies close in. And let's go ahead and do a first aid on Kharg, because he is at 59 hit points.
To heal your wounds.
You always come through.
Beautiful, and that's actually precisely what I wanted to happen. Now, Kharg could hit any one of these enemies. Let's go ahead and attack this one right here.
Ha! See that?
All right, who's first?
And then with Paulette, as you can see, we can actually target multiple enemies. And with her tension gauge up, that little aura up, it should pull Kharg into this attack with her, attacking both of those enemies for a pretty substantial amount of damage.
Kharg. I won't let you down.
I'm right behind you. Ha!
And there we go.
Better than ever.
And there we see that Paulette is actually leveled up to level 3, gaining various stats, but 10 maximum hit points, 2 attack, plus 1 to hit, 1 defense, 2 to the mental stat, and 1 to her avoid stat.
Is that your best?
And there we saw the guard bit in action. It only did 3 damage. And I could attack this this rat right now, but if I do so, this gold that is just laying here on the ground will not get collected at the end of battle. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I collect that
now.
for that 50 gold, and then attack the rat. And this thing might actually be in Paulette's range, so we might pull her into this as well.
Finish it.
Which we do. Very nice.
Remember, teamwork.
Ha!
Ha!
Watch out for me.
And we see that Kharg leveled up as well, gaining 8 more health, 2 more attack, 1 more hit, 1 more of the TRO, which I do not remember what that is right now, 1 defense, 2 mental, and 1 avoid. And as we can see there, it's going to show us how much experience each character gained in battle, and how many of the spirit points they earned as well. It is worth noting that, like, if you have a character in battle and they do literally nothing, like they don't attack anyone, they don't heal anyone, like they do nothing, they do not just passively gain experience. They need to be involved in one way or another, whether that's attacking a creature, an object, healing someone, whether it's them or a party member. They need to be involved in the battle in order to gain experience and spirit points. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on. You could really fight. Thank you. I'm Kharg of YEWBELL. What are you doing in these ruins? These aren't just ruins, they're the remains of an ancient civilization. I mean, that's generally what ruins are, but okay. I'm just exploring in case there's anything of value here. Exploring? What exactly is it that you do? What? Don't you know who I am? Guess not. You'll be amazed. I am the one who travels the far reaches of the world, in search of treasures left by those of ages past. The one and only Zev. Never heard of you. Huh? Well, I guess around here it's possible you haven't. By the way, what's that mark on your arm? What, this? Don't worry, I didn't get that in the fight just now. I've had it since I was born. Since you were born? It's a strange shape, isn't it? But it's just a birthmark. I've noticed you always touch it when you're under pressure or worried. You were touching it when you were fighting those Suskull squirrels. I feel like I'm under the microscope. So then, Zev, what are you going to do now? Well, I'll probably explore around here a bit more. Really? I don't think there's anything to find. I'm sure there's something in this country that'll be worth my time. Alright, we'll head back now. Take care. Thank you. Alright, let's get back and report to Lloyd. Yes, Alright, so after that little encounter, there's really nothing else for us to do in here just now. So let's go ahead and head back to the world map. And now, if we wanted to, we could kind of skip over YEWBELL right here and go down here to the hills. And that will enact a random encounter. Defeat all the enemies. And these are the sloths that I was talking about before. I actually don't know what level they are. So this could be a bad idea to fight them right now. But let's go ahead and end our turn right there. And then attack.
Prepare yourself. Come on.
This is the sloth attack. And there we go. It turned us into a sloth. And this was going to try to do it again and miss. Yep. And let's go ahead and get behind this thing and attack. 24 damage, and we are instantly transformed back into our human self. We can go ahead and attack these two like this. They both dodge. That's obnoxious. Alright, let's go ahead and head right here, and let's go ahead and do a Fang Breaker Blade. Oh, they're only level 4. Alright. This guy right here has 28 health remaining. Let's go ahead and attack this guy.
Oh, wind! Grant my sword the
Hasn't been
power of
touched,
justice!
so he is at full health.
Bang Breaker Blade!
And that does 35 damage, and it decreased his attack. Let's go ahead and see if we can hit this time on these two. We hit one, the other one defended though. Really? You're going to sloth me again?
How's that?
Let's go ahead and attack this one again. Oh, you're gonna counterattack me? Fine.
Here I come. Hi-ya! Ha!
Hey, we hit both of them that time, and we actually got a critical hit. Very nice.
Better than ever.
You'll know you got a critical hit because the attack animation will be different. Like for Paulette, she attacks 3 times instead of just the once. Kharg does a little bit of a flourish for his attack. And yeah, let's go ahead and collect these spirit stones.
It's ours now!
We collected 9 right there. So that will kind of chip away at the 14 that we used for the Fang Breaker Blade. Let's go ahead and attack this guy.
Take this! Die!
And then take those 2 out. Very nice. That guy's standing on the items. Will we be able to grab those?
Got it!
Yes, we can. Very nice.
Take this! Die!
And there we go. This is a farmable experience location. If I wanted to, I could press X right here and just farm experience right here. I am not going to do that at present. Let's go ahead and head back to town. And if we so chose, we could come in here and use this girl to heal. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. I believe it's only 10 gold. How are you getting along, Lord Kharg? It makes me so happy to see the Tired Defense Corps members recover their energy thanks to my special healing abilities. How about you, Lord Kharg? but I don't have to ask for some. But I'd have to ask for some money as a donation. It will help the aid group I belong to with their works all over the world. Do you want to be healed for 10 gold? Yeah, go ahead and heal me. Well, thank you very much. All right. Now, what to do next? What to do next? I suppose we should probably find Lloyd. Where is Lloyd? Bonjo is still in here. Are you up in here? Yes, you are. People don't live there anymore. Just monsters. It's a dangerous place. I hope everything is all right. Yes. There have been reports from the last mining expedition of Deimos-like creatures there. Deimos? Yes. So I've sent some people to investigate. I see. Deimos. What are you two talking about? By the way, after we have this conversation here, we will be losing use of Paulette here for a little bit. So if you have equipped anything on her, go ahead and take those off. You don't need to do this, but you could also return her spirit stones to the party. Don't quite think that's necessary, so I won't be doing that, but you could if you wanted. Come in, Kharg. Oh, Kharg. How was it on the Scrap Plateau? There was a pretty strange old man there, but he said he was an explorer. He didn't seem too suspicious. I don't think there's anything to worry about. I see, thank you. But never mind that. What were you just talking about? Something about Deimos? Yes, the workers who mine spirit stones at Plum Canyon aren't back yet. We were expecting them back some time ago now. And there are reports that Deimos have been spotted in the area. I'm worried something may have happened to them. The Deimos are just creatures that can talk and use tools. They're nothing more than overgrown monsters. I'm sure they're no match for humans. I hope you're right. But now that Ragnoth is split east and west between humans and Deimos, there's hardly any contact between the two. We don't know what the Deimos are like now. Lady Nafia, I will go and assess the situation myself. Well, thank you. Mother, I beat Lloyd in a duel for the first time. And I managed to defeat a whole group of Suskull squirrels on Scrap Plateau. I'm good enough now. If the occasion should arise, I'll join the Defense Corps and defend this country. Whether it's monsters or Deimos, I won't stand for anyone disturbing the peace in this land. Yes. What's wrong? You're acting a little strange. Oh, it's nothing. I just don't feel very well. Oh, you have to take care of yourself. It's dangerous wandering off outside YEWBELL. Don't worry, I'll be all right. All right, well, I'm off to ask Bonjo at the refinery how many spirit stones we have left. With the Plum Canyon miners being late, I'm worried we won't have enough energy. Well, very well, Kharg, very well. Let's go ahead and do just that. Alright, so now let's go ahead and talk to Bonjo. See what we got going on there. Oh, Lord Kharg and Paulette too. What are you two doing in this dirty old place? I heard that the mine workers aren't back yet, so I was wondering if we've got enough spirit stones to last us. No need to worry. Since we found the deposit at Plum Canyon, we've built up a good reserve of stones. There's plenty of stock here. Really? Well, that's great. But there is a lingering worry I have. Well, what is it? Well, the spirit stones have been a great new source of energy ever since our other natural resources were exhausted. It's good that we found the deposits in Plum Canyon, but it's not an infinite source. One day it will run out, and when it does, we don't have any other energy source to fall back on. What will become of the country when that happens? Well, you're quite right. And just when everything was starting to get better. I don't want to go back to the old days when we were such a poor nation. No, come on, you two. Stop being so negative. But right now, we just have to make sure we use the spirit stones we have wisely. You're right. The most important thing now is to develop the country. We'll probably find another deposit of spirit stones in the meantime. Exactly. At the moment, everything's looking alright. Come on then, Paulette, let's go. And then if you wanted to, you could talk to them. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Huh? Someone give me a hand. It's Father with Morth. Looks like he's injured. Come on. Lloyd! I found him injured over in the forest. It seems like the Deimos have attacked the miners at Plum Canyon, as we feared. I'm sorry, Lord Kharg. I'm Defense Corps, and... Don't worry, first we gotta get you treated. Let's get you to my house. Paulette, summon the rest of the Defense Corps. They might still be fighting the back line, or they might still be fighting back in the mine. Okay. What's taking so long? It's not fair shutting me out of there. How's Morth doing? Mother's treating him now in her room. I see. I hope it's not serious. No, Morth is no weakling. But I'm surprised the Deimos are strong enough to take down one of the Defense Corps. Yeah. It's worrisome not knowing what they're like. Mother, how's Morth? No need to worry. It's not life-threatening. He's resting now. Thank goodness. Paulette, did you summon the Defense Corps? Yes. They're all waiting in the square, ready for the commander's orders. Right. Let's show them. Let's show those Deimos how strong we humans are. Lloyd, what were we just talking about? I understand, Lady Nafia. Paulette, let's go. Mother, I'm going too. I'll show those Deimos. Kharg, you must stay here. What? You can't go to Plum Canyon. Why not? We've got to get back Plum Canyon or the Spirit Stones. Bonjo said so. If we don't have them, there's no other source of energy. You should leave that to Lloyd and the Defense Corps. The way you're feeling now, you'd just be fighting on feelings of anger and hatred. Listen to me. Hatred just breeds more hatred. And the result is misery. It can only lead to a world without hope, a world shrouded in darkness. So, even though the people of the city are being attacked by the Deimos right now, you're saying I should just stay here and do nothing? Didn't you teach me that as a member of the Nidalee family, I must be brave? And always remember my responsibility to the people? I'm sorry, Mother, but I am going. Very well, very well. Let's go ahead and head to Town Square. We're going to help the miners at Plum Canyon, who've been attacked by the Deimos. Remember your training and do your best. Let's go! Lloyd! What sort of Deimos is it that we are dealing with? We've got to think about how best to fight them. Lord Kharg, you must stay here in YEWBELL. But we are more than strong enough to help the miners. It's not necessary to have you there too. What do you mean? I should fight too. I want you to protect the city. With the Defense Corps out on duty, the guard will be weakened. We need you here. It's Mother, isn't it? She told you not to let me come along. Lord Kharg, one day you will have to carry the burden of responsibility for this country. You will be a leader. You must not take risks. That's a joke. What sort of leader doesn't help protect their country? There's no time for this. Please just accept it. Right, let's move out. Paulette. Sorry, Kharg. I've got to go. Think you could just leave me here like that? I'm going to Plum Canyon too. Sorry, Lord Kharg, but I have orders from Lady Nafia. You are not permitted to leave the town limits. Well, fine. Be that way. I believe at this point we are to talk to Mother again. Mother, why did you tell Lloyd not to let me go? How many times must I tell you? I don't want you fighting on feelings of hatred and anger. I'm worried. Feelings like that worry me. You're just looking for a way to test your strength. What's wrong with that? Is it wrong to think I could help people by using my strength? It's the Deimos who started it. If we don't fight, we'll be killed. Not all Deimos want to fight humans. How do you know that? Hasn't Morth just been attacked by them? Yes, but the way you think will only serve to kill more of our people. I must fight to protect this land. That's my duty. That's why I must go. Very well. What am I supposed to do right now? There is a step that I'm missing. Do I talk to her again? Please try to understand, Kharg. Hate and anger will get you nowhere. You mustn't fight that way. Okay. Morth, shouldn't you be asleep? I only left them in the canyon so I could come back alone to get help. I can't sleep. I keep thinking I did the wrong thing. Commander Lloyd, has he already left? Yes. And left me here. Right, of course. Of course? Why? Do you know why? Not really. What? Even you're keeping things from me? I'm not. I didn't mean that. Just something about how Lady Nafia seemed. How she seemed? Please, you won't get into trouble. Please tell me. Okay, well, while I was being treated earlier, Commander Lloyd asked me to describe the Deimos that attacked me. When I did, Lady Nafia's face suddenly changed color, and she asked that you not join in the battle this time. Why not? I don't know. But when Commander Lloyd said that, from the description, they sound like Drakier. She looked like she was trembling. Drakier. Lord Kharg? Yes? Please don't tell Lady Nafia that I told you. Of course, I won't, Morth. Thank you. Don't mention it. Alright, so I believe that should be everything needed to trigger the next bit. So, go outside? Yes, there it is. Someone, open up this gate. Hey, is anyone there? Answer me! That voice sounds like that explorer guy, Zev. Ah, somebody knows who I am. I don't know who you are, but please open up. Zev, it's me, Kharg. Oh, you! You helped me out at Scrap Plateau. Open up the gate so I can thank you again. I'll open the gate, but what are you doing in there? Well, I'm not in here for the fun of it. I thought I'd come to YEWBELL to relax a bit after my travels, but there's a blockade and I couldn't get in. So I thought I'd try to get in through the castle ruins, and look how far that got me. Ah, of course. That's the way. If I can get into the castle ruins, I could pass through Chaos Forest and get into Plum Canyon. Hey, what are you talking about? I'm dying of starvation here. Open up. Okay, but I won't open it up right now. I would open it up right now, but it's locked. How about you go and get the gate key and open it then? Okay, I'll go look for it. You're a bit pushy for a person who's asking a favor. Alright, so in order to get the gate key, I believe first thing we need to do is talk to this child right here. Ah, Lord Kharg. Can you ask Duncan if we can play in the castle ruins? Why? Lately, someone's been stealing food from the town. People think the robber is a wild monkey monster from Chaos Forest. There are even some people who say they've seen the wild monkey running away with food. They say he has a really scary green face. So to keep the monsters away, Duncan has locked the castle gate. But that was where we used to play all the time. I just know Duncan will listen to you, so will you please ask him for us? Sure. I knew it, you're the best, Lord Kharg. Alright, and Duncan is actually inside the inn right here. He is this gentleman right here. Do you have a question for me? Yeah. Ask about the castle ruins. So, the children got to you too, huh? Well, Beyond the castle ruins is the Chaos Forest. They say there's a wild monkey monster. We've been getting reports that this monster's coming into town and stealing food. It apparently has a green face and is quite wily. So, in the interest of safety, I'd prefer that no one go in or out of the castle ruins. Then I'll get rid of that wild monkey monster. Can you lend me the gate key? Lord Kharg, it's just that if anything were to happen to you, I'd be in... Duncan? Lloyd said that in the absence of the Defense Corps, I should protect the city. It's my duty to get rid of the wild monkey monster. Well... Oh, well, I'll have to tell you. I thought I should keep it a secret, but I beat Lloyd in a duel. So do you really think that I'm in any danger from that wild monkey monster? Well, guess not, but... Exactly, so come on, give me the gate key. I'll go and get rid of that monster too. Two? No, I just mean I'll get rid of the monster. Okay. You win then. I'll let you have the gate key. Well, thanks, Duncan. But just don't do anything stupid. Of course not. Acquired the gate key. Alright. So with that acquired in our inventory, we are able to come up or back up to the gate and get this open as well. Do you want to use the gate key? Yes, I do. Used the gate key. Phew, in at last. Zev, thank you. Sorry, I should be thanking you, shouldn't I? You helped me out. I'm in a hurry, so I've got to get going, but you just relax here. There are pubs around. Really? Ho-ho, that sounds good. Well, if you need me, then Kharg, that's where I'll be. I'll be here for a while. Now, I can go to Plum Canyon. Mother, I'm going. I can't just stay here and leave it all to the Defense Corps. Alright, so here we are in the castle ruins. There's really nothing in here right now. So let's go ahead and head on up and around. And this over here is in fact the exit to the world map. We are going to be going to the Plum Ruins. But that is going to be waiting until the next episode, because right here in the Chaos Forest there is going to be a mandatory fight, and then we might get lucky and miss the fight here on the edge of the trees, or the edge of a sea of trees, but then the Plum Canyon fight could take a minute. So we are going to be ending this here. I'm going to go ahead and go save my game. But until next time, everyone, when we go save the miners from the Deimos at Plum Canyon, this is Famine52 signing out, and peace out.